Well, hello and welcome. Thanks so much for taking the time to view this presentation today. Over the next few minutes, I'd like to introduce you to an incredible web-based software program that will allow you to increase your restaurant business upwards of 300 to 500% in a matter of days. The days of wasting precious advertising dollars on ineffective ads like the yellow pages, newspapers, flyers, and even TV and radio are gone. Today, as a restaurant owner, you need to start using technology to promote your business. You need to start using the internet, and here's why. Over 86% of Americans have a mobile phone, which is basically a little computer that they're walking around with in their hand. And millions of Americans are using their mobile phone to send text messages, to send email, to search the internet, to find directions to a restaurant, to call a restaurant, make a reservation, and even order takeout. They're doing all of this from the mobile smartphone that they're walking around holding in their hand. So knowing that, doesn't it make sense that you start marketing to a device that they're already holding rather than hoping and praying that they see your yellow page ad or that they see a newspaper ad or that they find a flyer that you may have or that they're even listening to a particular radio station where you're running an ad or if they're even watching TV to see a commercial? The bottom line is today, with technology and the internet and the explosion of mobile smartphones, the medium that you want to be using to advertise your restaurant involves a smartphone. So this software program is going to show you how you can use technology to increase your business and to drive customers into your restaurant to get real-time results in a matter of days. And as you can see here, this is a web-based platform. And what that means is wherever you are, as long as you can get to an internet connection, you can log into this platform and advertise your restaurant business. So let's go ahead and log in now and I'll show you a demo. Okay, here's the main interface of the software platform, and as you can see here, there's a number of areas that you can promote your restaurant on the internet using this software, but we're going to use the Merchant Circle directory, and I'm going to show you how, with this short demo, how you can promote your restaurant and any lunch special or dinner special that you have. I'm going to show you how you can promote that to all the businesses around your restaurant and not only reach the businesses but reach all the employees in those businesses to alert them of your lunch or your dinner specials and drive them into your restaurant. There's two areas as a restaurant owner that you need to focus on today in marketing your restaurant. The first is phone messaging. That's where you send a phone message to your potential customer. And the second is text messaging. And that is where you're going to send a text message to your potential customer. And first I'm going to talk about the phone messaging capabilities of this software, and then I'm going to talk to you about text messaging and why you absolutely need to start building a text message list of every customer that walks through your doors, because once you have a text message list, you have an unbelievable power to generate sales at will, and I'm going to show you how you can do that. But first I want to show you the phone messaging power of this software and how you can increase the sales of your restaurant. And for purposes of this example, I'm going to assume that I'm a pizza restaurant. I could be any restaurant, but I'm going to assume I'm a pizza restaurant. And let's say the name of my restaurant is Tony's Pizza. So I have this software and I've decided that I want to alert all the businesses in my area of my new lunch special. So what I'm going to do is go to this software, and let's say that I'm in Orlando, Florida. And let's say that I want to promote my lunch special to all the businesses around my restaurant to let them know about the special. So what I'm going to do is, for the keyword here, I'm just going to put in retail business. I want to find all the retail businesses around my restaurant. Now, using keywords, I could drill this down to any particular type of business, but for purposes of this example, I'm just going to put in retail. And the reason why we're going to go with retail is we want to reach all those stores that are around our restaurant, because when those employees get hungry, they're going to look for a place to go to lunch, and we want to let them know about our lunch special in advance. So you see how easy this was? I just put in the city, the state, and the keyword, and let's go ahead and extract leads, and I'll show you what the software does. Okay, look at here. In a matter of seconds, the software gets to work. It's going out to the Merchant Circle directory based on the keyword retail that we entered, and it's extracting all of the businesses around our pizza restaurant. And when it's finished, it's going to save all this data into a very convenient data file so we can send a phone message to these businesses and alert them of our lunch special. But look at this. In a matter of seconds, we have several hundred businesses here. We have the name, the phone number, and the address. I mean, look how powerful this is. If you had to buy this data from a lead broker, you could expect to pay 50 cents to a dollar or more per record. Here, with this software, it's all free. All the software is doing is it's going out onto the internet and extracting all of the businesses around our restaurant, and we're going to market to those businesses. Look how powerful this is. Okay, look at here. The software's finished. Look how fast that was. In a matter of seconds, the software went in and extracted over 4,000 phone numbers of retail businesses around our pizza restaurant. I mean, look at how powerful that is. And now what we do is we download these phone numbers and go over to the built-in phone messaging platform. And here's the phone messaging platform. And what we would do is we would upload the 4,000 phone numbers into this platform, and we would set it to begin at a time when all the employees are talking about lunch, maybe about 11 o'clock in the morning. They're getting hungry, and they're talking about going to lunch. They don't know where they're going to go. So we're going to set this phone messaging platform to begin at 11 a.m. So it's going to begin dialing these businesses at 11 a.m. And we set all the parameters here, and then we're going to record a very simple message, and in the message we're going to give that business the option of pressing 1 to learn more about our special, or we're going to let them know how they could subscribe to our text messaging list and get coupons and discounts delivered directly to their mobile phone. So let me give you an example of a very simple message that you could use, and it could go something like this. Hi, this is Tony's Pizza. We have an all-you-can-eat lunch special today for only $4.95. That's right, $4.95, all you can eat. To learn more, press 1 now or text the word Tony's Pizza to 12345 or any message like that. You get the idea. Okay, so we recorded the message, we've uploaded the phone numbers, and we've set the time to begin at 11 a.m. And we could set that to dial every day, Monday through Friday. We could set it to dial Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or just a couple of days a week. It all depends on how much you want to market to these businesses. And then we set it and forget it. And what's going to happen is at 11 o'clock, the software is going to kick in. It's a web-based software. It's going to kick in, and it's going to start dialing. And in a matter of minutes, all 4,000 of those businesses will be dialed and your message will be delivered. That's the power of this mass phone messaging system. And here's what you have to keep in mind. The power of this is the multiplier effect. You're sending your message to 4,000 businesses, but how many employees are in each one of those businesses? Maybe 5, maybe 10 or more? Well, if we just use a very conservative number of 5 employees per business, we're sending the message to 4,000 businesses. But if there's an average of 5 employees in each business, that message is reaching a total audience of about 20,000 potential customers in a matter of minutes. How powerful is that? So in a matter of minutes, the software is going to send your lunch special to upwards of 20,000 customers and drive them into your restaurant. And here's what happens. The employees are all sitting around. They're starting to get hungry. They don't know where they're going to go. They tell the secretary, hey, find us a lunch special. And then bam, they get a call from Tony's Pizza talking about an all-you-can-eat lunch special for $4.95. And all of those employees, maybe at the time they weren't thinking about Tony's Pizza. Maybe they didn't even know who Tony's Pizza was. But now they're thinking of Tony's Pizza because we delivered our message at the right time, at the right moment. And so now what happens is a good percentage of those customers are going to say, hey, let's go down to Tony's Pizza. And when they receive the message, keep in mind, we also included the ability for them to text message Tony's Pizza to 12345. That's just an example of what we can do with our text messaging platform. So now what happens is they've opted into your text messaging platform list, and so they can receive coupons, and you can actually send them something. They can actually get a coupon for discounts, and the power of that is now you have their information. You have a direct contact to that mobile device that they're walking around with every single day, and you can market to them at will. If you're having a particular slow day, you can go to your text messaging platform and send a text message out. And here's the power with text messaging. Of the 86% of Americans that have a mobile phone, Over 68 million of them are frequent text users. They send text messages all the time. In fact, you probably know it yourself. Of the customers that come into your restaurant and eat, they can't use their phone because that's talking. So what do? They're sitting at the table as they're eating. What are they doing? They're texting. They're texting messages back and forth. Text messaging is the future of communication and advertising for all businesses, but especially restaurants. And here's why: 97% of text messages are opened and they're read, and 83% of the text messages are opened within an hour of receipt. So, what does that mean? When you have the ability to send a broadcast text message to all of your customers, they're going to receive that text message and open it within an hour and read it. So now, in addition to sending a phone message, imagine sending a text message to all your customers and driving them into your restaurant. Do you see how powerful this is? And let's compare that with email marketing. 90% of marketing emails are never even opened. They're never read. They're never even seen by their recipient. It's too difficult. There's so many filters and ISPs that are blocking email. So text messaging is the future. So this is the way to increase your business quickly. And in fact, we have a pizza restaurant, one of our newer customers right now, that before using this software, they were averaging about 8 to 10 customers per day for their lunchtime traffic. And then after getting this software and implementing it in their business, now they're averaging upwards of 80 to 100 customers for their lunchtime traffic per day. And if you just use a very simple lunchtime ticket of about $10 total, you can see that this pizza restaurant was doing about $80 to $100 a day. And with this software, they've now increased that to upwards of $800 to $1,000 a day, upwards of $5,000 a week, or upwards of $20,000 a month, just on their lunchtime traffic and just from using this software program to increase their business. Think about how powerful that is, and you can do it too with your restaurant. Now, you can actually get a copy of this software for yourself, and you can do it yourself. Everything I showed you here, getting the data and all the records from the businesses, that's all free. It's not going to cost you anything. So you can buy the software. It's only a one-time $397, and you own the software, and you can mark it over and over and over again as much as you want. The data is free. You're going to pay nothing for the data. And we realize today that many restaurants are very busy and they may not have the time to do this. So we do have programs where we'll do it for you. We'll do all the campaign marketing for you. We'll go out and get the phone numbers. We'll extract them. We'll create the message for you. We'll create your campaigns and we'll set them to run as many times a week as you want them to run. And we'll do everything for you. And we'll also show you how you can set up your text messaging platform and start building a customer list of text messaging. And in fact, one of the things that you can do in your restaurant is you can actually print up little signs and print up little cards. So at the point of sale at your restaurant, you can hand a card to your customer that has the text message instructions on there where they can subscribe to your text message list to get coupons and discounts off of lunch and dinner. It's a very powerful way to start communicating with your customer base. Just imagine that if you had every single customer that ever walked through your doors over the last 12 months on a text message list, that you had the power with a simple push of a button to send a message to all of those mobile phones to let them know about a special, or even if you're having a slow day. Keep in mind, text messaging, it's read within an hour. If you're having a slow lunch, send out a text message and drive people into your restaurant. This is the power of technology. This is the power of the internet. And this is the way that restaurants today are starting to market their restaurants to increase sales. So the next step is to get back with your salesperson to get set up with this software so you can start promoting your restaurant immediately. And your salesperson can tell you about our other programs where we'll do the marketing for you. They can explain how that works. So I thank you so much for taking the time to view this presentation. Get back to your salesperson today to get started. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.